go. Don't worry, I'm not about to introduce my AI furry face. I don't have that at the ready like this. It requires more setup. Let's see. Downloads, and then we can just... There we go. We'll go ahead and we'll just throw me into the corner. And there we go. We'll just flip it a little bit. We'll put it right where the camera usually is. And voila! There we are. We now have my face on camera. We had 10 seconds left to go. And we're ready to go. So this will be running smoothly. 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Cool. I need to remember I don't have a jetpack. There we go. Okay. So, first things first. We need to hook up the factory to power, because we don't currently have that. Which is, you know, unfortunate when you're trying to produce shit. Can I get just the little foundation platform to get up here? I actually can't, because I don't have enough money for it. Or not money. Now we're dealing with currency, apparently. But no, we don't have enough materials. I can get 2 steps. Should be able to jump up on that one. There we go. Nice. Made it, if just barely. Well, that individual looks oddly familiar. Yes, indeed. It's me drinking. As I always do on my streams. And if you're wondering, Twitch, it's of course non-alcoholic, kids-friendly energy drinks. No need to worry or analyze anything deeper. Okay. Put you there. We'll put you there. This one to the front here where we connect up these two. And then we'll have one final one sitting here. Hooking up you two. That should be all of them, correct? Righto. So what power consumption does this add? This adds a solid 64. Not terrible. Should have that in the bag. Oh, come on. There we go. Kids friendly and energy drinks in the same sentence. Yeah, no, I know all the cool stuff the kids do nowadays. I'm hip with the kids. Is it now I reveal that I'm gonna launch my very own energy drink brand? And call it Chicken Splurge. Energy from the chickens. It will be great. Righto, so that's that factory up and running. We got the rotor factory up and running. And we still have power to spare, which is also really good. Quite a bit of it, in fact. Should be able to glide into fuel energy at this point. Could have pointed them in. If they're tasty, can I get a friend discount? Oh yeah, a price increase of 10%. Don't worry, mate, I got you. Consider... Oh, okay. Considering you did drugs on stream, I suppose that would make sense for you to say that. Yeah, I appreciate the little added there on the end. So we don't make Twitch suspicious, can't have that. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so while we wait for 50 frames to be done, we should really push into researching of the silica. The problem is that it's so far away. Silica is like up in the mountains. We could get a mushroom, just get that researched, even though it doesn't add much at this point. Yeah, get all of these different insects, bugs analyzed. Actually, hold on, I do have... Didn't I kill a spider back there, or did I just let them eat me? No, I let them eat me, that's right. Right then, well let's just go get a mushroom at least, so we can feel like we're doing some progress. Even though it's not the ones I want to focus on. I really want to get silica. Because when I research that, I get the blade runners, and I can move way faster and jump higher and all that fun stuff. But we probably need to get a car before that. This is just going to constantly take forever otherwise. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's a little cave down here somewhere. Oh my god, this is so slow. Can I build any vehicle yet? No, I haven't researched that. Damn it. Simply just have to do this beautiful little skipping. You know, I always imagine myself when I do this as a, you know, cartoon girl running across a flower field, skipping along while the monsters behind them try to eat them, you know. It's really relaxing stuff. You have lightsabers, but you don't know what a bike is. Listen, space technology is complicated, right? There we go. We can go ahead and grab all these beacons. And while we're here, we might as well grab a stinger. Arachnophobia, look away for a moment. Oh, never mind. Arachnophobia looks back. I thought that was the spider cave. Well, obviously wasn't you. I'm not going into your fucking shack cave. You just get knocked into the really cramped little cave with this thing. Does not feel like the beginning to any kids-friendly story. And we're trying to sell kids-friendly merchandise here on my channel now, so, you know, can't have that. You two go away. Get out of my swamp. Okay, hold on. Let me try again. I need to do a Shrek impression. Get out of my swamp! No? I can do one more. Hold on. Hold on. We can do better. Get out of my swamp! Yeah, that's what the best you're gonna get. Sorry. Inspiring stuff, I know. Oh. Never would be able to be a voice actor. Just straight up accepting that fact. And that is okay. Excuse me, sir. Can I get that wonderful little snail behind you? No, don't do it. Thank you. You missed. Where's that spider cave? Is it somewhere along this wall then? Ah, it's probably along this wall somewhere. I just missed it first time. Philip, you always find the spider caves. Where? Oh, there it is. Found it. So, also, are you going to allow Airline to adopt those cats? I mean, yeah, no, I don't have say in those things. Alright, arachnophobids, look away for like 30 seconds. Oh, cool, we brought you along. Yeah. I need you to die for a moment, please. Okay, that's one. Thank you. Now you can proceed on fighting each other. I do kind of like that the spiders fight the rhino thingy. Ah, Jaffler! Okay, I apologize for anyone that had started to look back. You mentioned my name and you found it. Adopting cats. Yeah, no, we're not talking as standard house cats. And the slightly more exotic end, you know? There we go. Now we can research you. And then I need to get the pipes to research the next thing, but we can research you. Yeah, we don't have that, and we don't have spitter resin. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can't just... No, I can't. Do I need all of them to be able to research biomass? No, okay, sorry, I misunderstood. I just need the protein. I need one more protein. Then we can get a capsule. And then we can actually get some good stuff out of this, which more specifically is the pocket dimensions, which is always a nice thing to get. And the, you know, rebar gun as a first things first. Right, but we should have gotten quite a bit of rotors by now. Let's see if we have 150. Would be nice if we could set up the steel factory today. I would feel much pleased with that. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Let's see. Please be plenty. Ah, look at this. Now this is why we have factories. You inspire me greatly, automatic machines. Phil is like, oh, you're adopting cats. That's cool. Maybe we could be like cat playmates. Well, maybe. Yeah, to be fair, our cat that we have currently does his best to make sure it's warm and snuggly as well. It just lays flat over your chest when you're trying to sleep. You wake up and you can barely breathe, you know? It's great. If you're still alive. Details. To be fair, if you weren't alive, then you don't need to concern yourself about being cold anyway. So, you know, that's kind of a win-win in my book. What do you do? Oh, yeah, you do biomass. I remember. Let's see if the frames factory has really started to catch on piece here. Well, it's all running from the look of it. That's a good sign. 89% efficiency. Or have you just not yet gotten up to 100% after boot up? Oh, no, you're not 100% efficiency. Because you're not 100% efficiency, simply enough. Why is this? Ah, because this thing is not balanced, is it? Oh, it is. Ah, but the drill is not balanced, is it? No, it is not. There we go. Let's see. We need 33.75. So let's get that going. 33 point... You know what? That's for the sake of complacency. Just do a 34 there. Going to stock it up nice. Freaking Notia would be the boss of them. Was that the comment I missed? Yeah, no, that's fair. Very demanding, kitty. Okay, so you are also having a struggle. Why is this? Is it because you... No. Okay, let's think. I do math. 11.25 plus 15. 11.25 plus 15. Don't bother questioning why I'm doing this. 26 point... Yeah, so you are doing the correct amount. But the problem is it's supposed to split it even. So it takes those 26.75 and it splits it evenly between this one and this one, while this one really needs more. So simply what we do is we increase this one to produce 30, and it's going to give this one the 15 it needs per minute, and it's going to give this one a little too many. At which point it's just going to fill up and then fill up on this side, and then it's just going to fill up overall. Which is going to result in like a waste power output of like 5 watts in the end, so overall I'm not bothered with it. Especially since the frames are taking their times anyway. So having them just stack up, it's nothing I'm going to be bothered with. But let's actually go ahead and handcraft the remaining ones so we can get going with our steel production. I even got a spot. I know where I want it. A nice little lagoon located over there. It's quite the transport for coal, but you get some nice iron veins just located nearby. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to go here. So we need 2 of those, and we need 1 stack of these, because you'll always pick up cable when you need it. So how long were you going to be for vacation up there, man? Are you staying like for an entire week, or is it just over the weekend? And let's go ahead and grab some. No, it's not. It's bolts and reinforced plates, isn't it, for the frames? Tomorrow coming back. Ah, I see. Well, I hope it was a nice trip, nothing else. Nice clear mountain air. Not a lot of things to rival that, in my opinion. I've never been much of an ocean air, otherwise I've heard that, you know, ocean air is the greatest thing ever. And let's put in the concrete and the cables. And let's put in some frames and then craft the remaining ones ourselves. It's a little bit of grind, but not as bad as it tends to be. As a coastal town dweller, mountain air wins. Okay, fair. But you know, you have also diluted your experience in the terms of, you know, you've become normal to the ocean smell. Do you actually get a lot of ocean smell? I mean, it's the wrong coast. Not saying it's not the ocean, but you know, it's not the open ocean in that sense. Imagine telling a fucking coastal town it's not a coastal town. Yeah, I know it better. To me, like, the go-to quote-unquote nature smell that always makes me so happy, it's the cut grass one. That one always scores incredibly high points with me.
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry grants access to new, simple steel parts. An additional can now be constructed. Progress to the next phase is now possible.
Need 3, no 4 miners as well. I think that's gonna do. Oh, yeah, let's get some containers. Because I want to do all of the steel production items immediately. Okay, let's go ahead and get some plates. Gonna need a bunch of them. Like so. There we go. Whew. After this stream, I'm going to head to bed again because I had a extremely tired morning. So my the middle kid, right? He goes in hockey, and he does that in a town that's like 30-ish minutes away from here. And they started their morning practice today. And you know, when they say morning practice, they mean morning practice because some evil person decided, hey, let's put the practice for the kids as early as possible on a weekend. So Saturday at 8:30 the practice starts, and you know they need to be changed and ready out on the ice at that point. So you really need to be there at around 8. So anyway, I'm so tired. I wake up. Alien hasn't slept anything during the entire night, so she's also exhausted. The kid is also exhausted, so everyone is really tired, and we essentially drag ourselves out into the car eventually, leaving at practically last notice. But you know, once I'm in the car, I'm the kind of person that really gets soothed in the car, so I don't tend to fall asleep or be close to it. So once I'm in the car, it's a pretty nice experience. It's cold though, of course. And we get to the town that is like, again, 30 to 35 minutes away. And I realize, wait, hold on. I didn't grab the hockey bag. And I should have noticed if my son, you know, at his height, would have grabbed that big bag that weighs about as much as he do. And I realized, like, oh my god, we've driven this entire way, gotten up as early as we did, and messed around with all of that, only to leave all the hockey equipment at home. So the only thing we could do at that point was just drive home, and just you know, we don't have time to make it back before the practice would be over at that point. So it was just completely ruined morning. Sometimes, you know, you just feel like the most successful person out there. Okay, so we're going to clear up some space. We'll worry with the nodes in just a second. So this is the reason I really like this spot. One of the things we're going to need in early production here is some reinforced concrete. And to get that, you need, of course, well, concrete. And the steel, which is why we've got the nice little limestone node right here. And we got the 2 iron nodes right there. And just over the cliff there is the coal node. So it's going to be as nice as it gets. So let's put down the foundry, sitting right there. Going to produce steel, so you're going to want 45. But we're not going to bother with you in just a second, because I know these things are going to require some balancing to happen. Put down these 3 like such. So I want you to do steel pipes. I want you to do steel beams. You do steel pipes. And you're also going to be required to do steel pipes. Which means we're going to need 30, 30, and 120 in total. How much can I overclock this one? Can I even hit 120? No, I cannot hit 120. That's too high. But it is a 1-to-1 ratio. How much iron can I get out of these? Is it just these 2? Yeah, there's just these 2. Oh, there was some over here as well. Let's see what these 2 are. Because if they're also impure, that's going to be a little frustrating. If they're not, it's fine. We can get it. Normal. Wonderful. That's 60. And what are you? That's also normal. Cool. Well, in that case, let's just go ahead and smack down one of you. And we're going to take you as well. We're just going to ignore the impure ones at this point. Cool. Let's go ahead and put a conveyor merger there. Cool. We're going to hook that up in just a moment. First things first, let's set these things up. So we're going to then need to split the foundries up in 2. We need another foundry. Oh, of course we don't have enough of that, but we should be able to craft it. Just need another 3. Man, I love these big creatures when they just stumble onto my factory floor. It's the greatest. Okay, let's go ahead and get you set up like so. I don't have a... Yeah, I do have a chainsaw with me. Let's cut this tree away. There we go. Foundry. Or foundry. Is it foundry or foundry? I genuinely don't remember. I'm gonna go with foundry for now, because I think that's correct, but I'm not sure. So anyway, you are going to require 30, you're going to require 30, and you're going to require 60. So both of you get to work. We need 60 per minute. Foundry. Yeah, okay, cool. And 60 on you as well. Because then that's an easy fix. Then we just put... Oh, wait, hold on. It's going to get more complicated than that. Because the assembler... More specifically, the... What? Oh! Wait, we don't... Oh, okay, never mind. Just realized we don't know how to make steel beams yet. So that's a little awkward that I'm setting up for that. But that's going to be splitting out into here. That's going to be fine. We'll just deal with that when we get there. For now, we're going to have 2 of them producing pipes. And then we're going to click literally every tab at the one I need. There we go. So then we're going to have 60 coming along here. Nice bend. There we go. No, just that one. And straight into the belly of the beast. 1, 2. Like so. And go in there. Cool. So that is that main production done. Now all I really need to do is just, let's go ahead and put that on a lower altitude. Like so. And we're just going to extend that one. Use the chainsaw to remove this beautiful little tree. Because we don't like Mother Nature. And then we can just take the storage container and plonk that one right down as... come on. Don't fight me. There we go. As such. And you can then go... Is that in the middle? Oh. Yeah, perfect. Now I see everything. Really puts it in perspective once you're looking behind this sand hill. There we go. Yeah, that's the middle. So then you are gonna come in with your beams right there. And you are gonna be showing up with your pipes right there. And you are just gonna be sitting there and adoring everyone else at work. So let's just put down the power tower right in the middle. We're just going to have to run over here, get these 2 suckers up and running, and then we'll pull back a production line for it. You and you. Like so. And then we need... Oh, we're not going to have enough of these guys, are we? I need so many more. Yeah. There's one thing I don't get, right? There's a maximum distance you can extend these to, right? Because it says like, oh no, now it needs supports. And it's like, oh dear, let me go ahead and place it. Immediately remove the support and then continue without support. Like, why bother with it? Just let us go as far as we want, please. There we go. Nice to see we made it all the way. And we're going to put one there, and we're going to put one there. Cool, so that's the first one done. Now we need to produce the second resource required for this debacle. Coming from right over here. Right down there. So let's go ahead and just get a ramp set up. Oh, that was perfect. Look at that. Ah, cool. I need your guts. Thank you. And then we're going to take the miner. Is this one pure? It is. Cool. So that's 120. Then I don't even need to overclock this thing. Do need to come back with more plates, though, because I do not have enough of them. There we go. Okay, let's not have it just go straight into the ground like it's a dwarven mine shaft or something. There we go. Right, well, we need more of that anyway. And then let's take... No, not that tower, because that tower is going to be overcrowded at that point. I'm going to pull this one instead. Right over there. How's the game running now? That's a big curious question I got going. How is it running in terms of smoothness, or is it stuttering along still? Not gonna lie, semi hoping for it's running stuttering along, because otherwise I have a problem that I need to solve. And I'm a lazy person. I just like when things are working. Same as last night. Whew, goody. In a, restrained type of way. Goody that it wasn't a remove the camera and everything's fixed type of solution. To phrase it like that. There we go. So that's going to be ready for the hookup of that. So that's just 15 watts. What? Have I hooked everything up? Are you... 15? Yeah, I was about to say, the fucking foundry is supposed to be 16. Okay, there we go. Okay, I was just holding over this one. Right, that makes more sense. 60, cool. That adds up in my head. Since we currently don't have a power tower, we're just going to have to run this cable along the ground as per normal. Luckily we have but more than enough power to run this thing as well. Hi, by the way, I'm here but vibing in the back. What the hell is up with the camera? Well, you see, I don't have ability to run the camera right now because Alien's gone to bed and I don't want to be banned. So I'm running with this very nice camera that is, anyway, it's summarizing 20% what I do. I need two pictures to alternate. I need that one, and I need one that makes a face like I've just been tased in the balls. And then I got it covered, you know. It's the two expressions you see on my camera anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and get the reinforced plates while we're here. Gonna need a bunch. Yeah, maybe not every single one we could grab, but who am I to judge? And let's also go ahead and get the next quest. So it said progress to the next stage is available, but no, it isn't, because I haven't learned how to do the smart assembly wiring just yet. Should we just do this one to get it? I get inventory slots. That's nice. I'm not going to craft this thing, but it's nice to get the inventory slots, I suppose. Let's go ahead and select that. We'll sort it out in a moment. First things first, I want the steel factory up and running. When it's running, we're going to go ahead and grab the some frames on the way back, together with some rotors and some cable, and we should be able to craft this one too. You know what? In all fairness, I might actually craft... No, the truck is super slow. I can outrun the truck as it is. We got about 20 minutes, though, when I'm done with the steel production. Might take that time to just run off and collect a crap ton of silica and get that covered. That could be good. Yeah, we'll think about it. Because if I can get the blade runners, it's so nice. I know I'm nagging a lot about that, but it is because it's worth nagging about. All right, MK2 conveyor belt, get over here. Let's go ahead and split you up a little earlier. Conveyor splitter. And we're going to do the classic devil horns. So I'm just going to put it up like so. So, and slap on you there, and slap on you there. There we go. Now these things are getting 60 coal and 60 iron per minute, which is going to be more than enough for what I currently am trying to do. There it is. Now it's entering. I was like, why is it not doing anything? Cool. Dude, you're usually the one nagging at me about building lazy. Now, see, the difference is I am building everything that I want to, you know, be in the foreground, like this, nice and structural, with the intent to build a catwalk once I can get that type of materials running smoothly. What you do, you do spaghetti monster all the way, you know? You've done like Cthulhu came out of the ground and decided to eat us halfway through production. That is why I'm nagging at you, sir. Don't you confuse one with the other. Alright. So as I said, we're going to go get some frames, we're going to go get some rotors and get the vehicular transport done. And my stuff works though, so does mine. Shut up. There we go. They claim they didn't. I don't know, man. I'm feeling like you're hinting at things, and I'm not approving of it. This is not a chicken sanctioned message. Let's go ahead and get the cables. And now we just need to run a little detour to collect the rotors. You know, a thing that I tend to never build that I might actually build, since we're trying to do things as quickly, as efficiently as possible here. I might actually go ahead and build myself a hypertube. Just being able to swoosh by from point A to point B could be useful in its, you know, as I said, like I never do it myself, but I always do it, like when I play on my single, it's relaxed, not really caring if things take 2,000 years to do one thing that should take 2 minutes. We had those in our save, yes. I do believe we've thrown those up on our save. I do believe so, yes. There we go. Grab 1 stack of those. And, oh, okay, yeah, we can't do the sprint jump upwards, obviously. Yeah, no, I've decided. We're going to redeem vehicular transport. And while we wait for the steel production to actually start, you know, producing some stuff, we're going to run off to Silica Mountain and get ourselves the Blade Runners, or at least have that as our main goal. Let's go ahead and throw all of these in here. Have enough of those on me. There we go. In you are. Cool.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged.
There we go.
Vehicle stations have built.
Let's see. So yeah, that will require steel, 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 and steel. So let's just put this one on an idle. That is the encased beams I was talking about that I wanted to do over there. We're gonna have to leave that one like so for now though. And let's make sure we have packed our bags for this wonderful little trip of ours. We're going to require, I'm gonna go ahead and edit the to-do list, clear out. We're gonna require a mining operation. We're going to require a constructor. I don't believe we need smelting for crystals. Hold on, let's check. There we go. No. How do I get the crystals? Okay, you know what? Let's just get into the menu. I'll find them manually. I thought, but I don't even do that. Oh, that's right, because I actually haven't researched the crystals themselves. I've only gotten the raw form. I haven't gotten this form, so I don't actually know how to craft it. Damn it. I don't think it smelts. I just think it's a constructor. So we're going to need a constructor for the crystals, and we're going to need one more constructor for silica. Let's go ahead and get a equipment workshop and a normal craft bench and a biomass. And let's make sure we can make some cables if we want, and let's make sure we can make some conveyors if we want. See, we were completely out of concrete. Right then, So with our shopping list done, let's go out on an adventure, as a certain hobbit would say. Now we have quite a bit of walk ahead of us. We need to head to the coal pass, first things first. Because I believe the entrance to the Crystal Cave is via the coal pass. I'm realizing I'm naming it like I'm doing a D&D adventure here. Bear with me. Naming shit creatively has never been my strong suit. When I was DMing a group, I have a name generator thingy-majiggy on my side to help me. Because I cannot for the life of me think out on something good. Fox, are you still there, idling? How do you solve your naming problems when you are DMing? Is it just, this makes sense, as in terms of words strung together, or is there a more finesse process? You're quite more expertise than I am. I'd like to roll initiative against the DM. What about you, Moon? How do you deal with names? That's the big question we are currently trying to tackle. When you need to suddenly improvise up a name. Both, before, like in your session prep, when you're about to you're heading to a village or something. But also when you're more unprepared for it and your party goes, who's that person over there that they were not supposed to interact with? Oh shit, I realized one massive thing on our shopping list. The ma'am. Okay, we got that, cool. If we showed up there and wouldn't be able to build a ma'am, it would be pretty useless to be there anyway. Put a name of mine ass and go with it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I usually give names on NPCs either based on reference or meaning of that name, depending on by the setting. Okay. What about Fox does? Yeah, that's fair. So, like, if you are, if the party is in a town of hard-working coal miners, and the party needs to go and visit the artificer, they're meeting up with Archibald the Artificer or something like that. There's a reason I always have name generator up. Yeah, see, no, I know that was a more common solution than it was not just me. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's right up here, isn't it? Yeah, this is it. I didn't even need to ping, really, but it's always good to be sure. Ah! I need you as well. Good day, fellow hatchling. Fellow hatchling, like I am related to you all. Honestly, they are the nightmares to me. Any other mob I can deal with, but those hatchlings, they are just everywhere and they're so horrible to deal with. What kind of artificial... Okay, see, now you're getting into complicated place here. I can't handle that. Okay. Let's get things started. Ma'am, down. Quartz. Silica. We need 20 of this. Where the fuck did you come from? Ooh. Ow. Stop doing your wind pushy attack. Ow. There you go. You know what? Let's just set up a manual miner for now, like that. Before we start hooking up with the big power network. But an artificer in terms of breaking down gems and since artificers are generally related to being intelligent individuals, I would give them a name related to intelligence. Ah, okay, no, that's fair. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do an experiment with chat here. Okay? And I'm expecting Moon and Fox and Torosha to answer. So, the party has now entered a big encampment. It's a weird mix between planned settlement and just scratching by with whatever resources available. It is in fact a shipwrecked town, built completely out of sea vessels that had previously gone on land or broken up or whatever. The party gets there, and they meet immediately the first guy on the dry dock, a big, tall, burly man that looks like a stereotypical Blackbeard. What is his name? Go. I want to see some creative suggestions here. Lawrence. All right. Cool. I like it. Nice and quick answer, too. Really appreciate it. Crafting bench. Najas, I like. Gorgio, I don't know how to pronounce properly. But you know what? Fair is fair. You have passed the test. Good answers, both of them. Both of them. Now I felt really targeted. I'm sorry. No, they were good. But all of them. I can just not deal with that under pressure. I would be sitting here still going, the black mush guy. Well, no, seriously, my applaud to chat. Well done. You were way more creative than I could dream to be. We should have a campaign. You know, it would be cool, but I'm terrified of the possibility of the outcomes. Someday, maybe, when we all can meet up in person, and we can definitely throw it in a one-timer. There we go. We now have the running pants. What do I need for them? For the running pants, I click on everything but the thing I want. I need another 20 silica. This is not where I do that. This is where I do that. You know what? We have another 14 minutes. Might be able to get back in time to set some other stuff up. Or I just remain here and we try to beeline it for the Explorer. Let's see what it takes for the Explorer, because if I'm not mistaken, we'll need quite the complex set of materials. But now we have the... It's like being born again. Look at how we are floating through the sky. This is the good stuff. Ooh, that was nice. Okay. Yeah, we need the oscillators for that, which requires crafted crystal. And that one in turn requires 100 of those and 10 oscillators. Ugh. So yeah, no, we're not doing that. But what we can do is we can set up the basics, as always. We can get that one down and that one down. Did I research the other track of the quartz, by the way? Yes, I did. Cool. And you can then create quartz. And then we can put down a constructor to the side. That in turns produces silica. You know what? No. Let's put them somewhat next to each other. You produce silica. So then we can just put a divider down. Right there. We could use tabletop simulator. It has tools for D&D. You know what? Not a terrible idea, honestly. Let me ponder the idea a bit, Moon. I'm not making any promises, because overall I, get a bit nervous playing D&D. But honestly, I like the concept. I like what it could bring, so I'll have to ponder it. See how many people would be interested in it. Oh, but for now, we have 12 minutes left. And we're just going to sprint/float on clouds all the way back home. Because that's just how epic this fucking pants are. Who would be a DM in that situation? Did see? I love that you typed that immediately after Moon. You know, great minds think alike. That's what they say. Oh, I don't know. I'm a terrible DM. Both in terms of, you know, procrastination and not getting through my campaign. I had a campaign that I stalled for almost like fucking 1.5 years because I just couldn't get going with the second chapter. What about you, Phil? What's your DM expertise? I mean, I never actually played D&D, so didn't really know the rules for it. Fair enough, fair enough. Barney, you're showing up here with a smile. Someone would feel like it. There was a mushroom right here I could have grabbed earlier. Oh. Well, I do believe Fox would be interested then. About to be first time DM for a Pathfinder campaign. Ah, I see. Nice, nice. I mean, we would have to find a time I can. That is true. To get a hold of Fox's schedule, you need to like book on calendar advance of like a year. Nah, okay. You've become a lot better at it, Fox. But Jesus, last year getting a hold of you was just straight up impossible at times. Let's have sessions here now. No, I have 10 minutes left on this stream, and then I really need to head off. But honestly, I like the idea. I do. And I do believe everyone in chat right now are owners of tabletop. No. I can create a server. Yeah. Feel free. I am not. Ah. Well, that would have to be fixed. Don't worry, we'll fix this. This is a meager problem with easy overcomings. All right. Okay, no, hold on. If you're going to do this, no, okay, seriously. Go ahead and do it, but you need to be able to prove the dice roll. DC 35. Yeah, no, go ahead. No, I'll think about it depending on the actual dice roll. And Moon, you have to be honest with me. On which character should I roll? No, we're not adding anything. Just a straight up D20. The dice will be the master of... No, okay, wait, pause. Now I'm pushing it here, because I realize we can't actually do this, because I'm not the person that is holding the session 0 in that sense. If Fox is going to be the DM, then Fox must have time to plan out what they want and how they want to present it. So forcing a session 0 blankly on Fox like that is... we can't do that. That's not okay. I thought it would be fun to do this, but Fox has to be the one to give an all right for that. Not 20, of course. Yeah, but no, as I said, it's all right. We can't. We're not doing this now, Jesus. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure, honestly. All right, but Fox. Yeah, see, I didn't want to force stress on you. I'm sorry. But Fox, feel free to create a server and invite us if you wish. If that's how you want to do it, or if you want us to check out Foundry or whatever. Like, listen, I have played D&D one shots over a table and one time through a Discord call. I do not know how to efficiently do this. I am trusting your expertise in this subject. 20 is not a guaranteed success, though. No, I know it's has some. Oh, really? Oh, yep. Game just 100% crashed on me here. That's a little rude. Alright, well, we're going to have to start back up there because I would need to see where I was. The last autosave was not that far away, I think. Well, here's the thing. The Nat 20, if you're going on the hardcore rulebook, there are, I think it's ability checks. There is a check that the Nat 20 does not actually do the Nat 20 stuff, but you know, people like to have fun, so they do. Nat 20s means that you could do something awesome. Again, like you wouldn't be able to like, oh, I would like to lift up the castle wall and fling it at the oncoming dragon. You know, like no, that's not how that works. But yeah, just you doing a Nat 20 in that case, you know, you could maybe get a clue that maybe you can apply a bomb at the right spot on the wall and bring it down on top of a dragon in the right circumstances, but you're not lifting this bloody wall, it's a rock. I've actually stated in the it's actually stated in the Pathfinder system that a Nat 20 is guaranteed success, but it does cause a crit of the overall result hit. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Oh, 4 minutes. Hopefully we didn't lose too much. We get back in there and it's like back in the steel factory. It's really situational. Yeah. But I think, like, to me, you know, a Nat 20, that's just, like, for me, a Nat 20, that means that you are about to be sure about something. Like, if you are arm wrestling with someone, you're sure you're going to win this one. If you're doing a investigation check, you know that you didn't miss anything. Like, that's the kind of way I work with Nat 20s. I wouldn't allow the seduction of the dragon. I'm that mean. I'm sorry. Okay, we actually lost quite a bit here. We did not get copper wire or the concrete, it seems. So let's just go ahead and get that. I'm a little confused. I think we might have lost those, but I don't know. Well, okay. I can feel already, due to the discussion that's currently developing in the chat, that the need for session 0 will be, well, it's a big need, and it will have to be carefully, planned and prepped for. So, yeah, no, it's take all the time you need, Fox. This is supposed to be a fun thing, not everyone stresses out and having a bad time, because that would just be a horrible time. Ergo, the thing. Fucking language barriers is breaking down. I'm gonna start speaking in Swedish now, and I just gonna, honestly, saying things on Swedish really wouldn't help. Sometimes I run faster in English anyway. Like I can see oh yeah, you can seduce dragons. You're gonna suffer the consequences of it. I like that one. I see a photo of a person. Can I roll to recall if I know the person? On a 20, even with that roll, you don't know if they do because you've never seen them in your life. Okay, fair. Crit success, fail, crit fail. Yeah. For 4 Nat 20s, maybe the dragon is going to make your death at least painless and sudden. Well, that depends completely on what this, like, that, I think that comes down to a phrasing issue. What did you say you were going to do with the dragon? Did you say, I want to seduce the dragon in the term of I want the dragon to sleep with me? Because getting 4 nat 20s, that means there's something else happening, and it definitely is not going to be slow. Quick, I meant. DM, can I seduce chicken? I'm sorry, but I have natural resistance against such attacks. I once permakill a character with 3 nat 20s in a row. What? How did you do that? You really intensely perceived a perceiver or something? Oh, I got 20 seconds. I'm not going to make it to the top, am I? Nope, that's not happening. My log off spot. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not touching the keyboard. And it ended horribly. Oh well. Okay. There we go. The session is officially over, at least.